Fatima Bosch Fernandez receives a sovereign welcome as Miss Universe Tabasco. Fatima Bosch Fernandez, Miss Universe Tabasco, thanks her homeland with festive parade and luminous crowns. Miss Universe receives a regal welcome in her homeland, prompting men and women to come out and celebrate with her, adorned with luminous crowns on their temples. Gregorio Méndez Magaña Avenue was a human river of joy and jubilation as young Fatima Bosch Fernandez passed by, who shone in a pink dress. With one voice, Tabasco came to a standstill this Sunday, December 14th, to welcome its universal beauty queen, Her Majesty, Fatima Bosch Fernandez, through its streets and acclaim her in a packed stadium. In a surprising turn of events, she caused all her fellow countrymen and women to take to the streets, wearing luminous crowns to celebrate her triumph with her. The Miss Universe 2025 parade, on a single float, attracted entire families along more than 3 kilometers, stationed on both sides of the long avenue or on balconies of 2- or 3-story buildings, coming from the 17 municipalities and some neighboring entities. Bosch Fernandez was dressed in a pink dress, and she never stopped moving to the rhythm of the music, making this day the dance of her life. Parents carrying their little girls, teenagers with crowns bought for 70 pesos, young boys with signs, acknowledging their beauty, like the one who wrote, "I ran away from my mom for you, Fatima," and many cell phones raised to capture what, without a doubt, was perceived as a historic and happy moment. Even upon entering the Centenario 27 de Febrero Stadium, it was as if we were reliving that August 31st, 1993, when the players achieved the state baseball championship, shaking that society. Only this time, the triumph belonged to a single person, a single woman, and the prize, more than a championship, was a universal crown. That's how she was received on the diamond, like a universal queen. Eliciting sighs and cheers during the 4 minutes she spent greeting the stands until she reached the stage. The euphoria of those present could only be deciphered in the voice of Claudia Cecilia Gomez, moving all hearts to declare, with the precise words of the great Tabasco composer, Manuel Perez Moreno, that this was a night of celebration, looking for the most beautiful flower of all of them, the one that pleases the most. "Yes, we did it! Yes, we did it!" they chanted from the stands. "You are not alone! You are not alone!" they echoed in response to her powerful words. Not only was the spectator area filled, but the entire field was packed as well. This crown started here in Tabasco. And I'm not going to forget my roots because nobody knows how to party like we do. I'm happy to be back home. I know how to work hard for things. "This crown is also yours," she said in her thank you speech to those who followed her in the parade and accompanied her at the Centennial. Near the end, after the honorary president of the Tabasco Diaz system, Aurora Raleigh de la Cruz, placed an embroidered sash on her, and the city council of the municipality of Centro gave her a recognition from the hands of the municipal president, Yolanda Osuna Huerta. In front of thousands of respectful spectators, Fatima invited Miss Juanita, the prefect of her high school, who gave her reports because she deserved it, to come up, and when the two reunited and embraced, the centenary applauded, moved by the gesture of a universal beauty queen who is simple at heart. "Today we are all Fatima. That's why I also put on the crown," said a young man with a luminous crown on his head. Her companion, also wearing a similar medal, highlighted that the fellow countrywoman is a new example for young generations of what can be achieved, even by raising your voice without being arrogant.